Hi, I'm Celine. I'm 17 years old, and until 3 months ago, I thought everyone's mother left bruises that needed covering with long sleeves in summer. Celine, get down here! Mom's voice cut through my bedroom door. I hurried downstairs, careful on the steps. My ribs still ached from last week. Yes, Mom? Did you finish the laundry? I did it this morning. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. She stepped closer, and I could smell the wine. It was only 2 in the afternoon. You think you're so smart, don't you? Going to that fancy school, getting all those grades? You think you're better than me? No, Mom, I don't. The slap came fast. Then she shoved me backward, and I fell, catching myself on the corner of the coffee table. Pain exploded in my side. Get up. Stop being dramatic. I couldn't breathe right. Mom, I think You need to stop whining. Go to your room. Mom, please, something's wrong. Fine, get in the car. But if you're wasting my time, you'll regret it. The ER nurse had kind eyes. Her name tag said Rebecca. So what brings you in today, Celine? Before I could answer, Mom jumped in. She fell down the stairs. Clumsy kid, always has been. Rebecca looked at me. Is that what happened? I nodded. We're going to need some x-rays. Mom, you can wait in the lobby. I'd rather stay with her. Hospital policy, I'm afraid. Once Mom left, Rebecca knelt beside the bed. Celine, honey, I need you to be honest with me. How did this really happen? I fell. Okay. It's just that I'm seeing some older bruises on your arms. Different stages of healing. My throat tightened. I'm clumsy. Dr. Martinez examined me carefully. You've got 2 fractured ribs. Can you walk me through exactly how you fell? I was coming down the stairs, and I slipped. A woman stepped in. Not staff, just someone visiting. I'm sorry to interrupt. Doctor, Nurse Rebecca, could I speak with you outside? When they returned, there was a security guard with them. Celine, we've called the police, Dr. Martinez said. My blood went cold. Why? What did I do? You didn't do anything wrong, the woman said. My name is Jennifer. I'm a social worker. I saw you come in with your mother. I heard what she told the intake nurse, and I saw her grab your arm in the waiting room when she thought no one was looking. The way you flinched. I've seen it too many times. No, you don't understand. I watched your mother's body language for 30 minutes. How she positioned herself between you and other people. How she answered every question before you could. And then I saw your x-rays. Those fracture patterns combined with the multiple bruises. Celine, that's not from falling downstairs. 2 police officers arrived. Officer Chen pulled up a chair. I know this is scary, but we need to ask you some questions. Where's my daughter? Mom's voice carried from the hallway. Why can't I see her? Ma'am, we need you to stay in the waiting room, Officer Rodriguez said. Officer Chen turned to me. Celine, I need you to tell me the truth about how you got hurt. She didn't mean to. She was just upset. Who was upset? My mom. I make her angry sometimes. Stop right there, Jennifer said. Celine, nothing you did made this your fault. How long has this been happening? Officer Chen asked. I don't know. A long time. Dr. Martinez pulled up his laptop. Celine, you've been to the ER 4 times in the past 2 years. Once for a concussion, once for a sprained wrist, once for stitches, and now this. Each time, your mother was the only witness. Rebecca sat beside my bed. Sweetie, I've been a nurse for 15 years. I know the difference between accident injuries and intentional ones. But she's my mom. She's all I have. If you take me away from her, where will I go? Right now, I need you to tell me what happened today, from the beginning, Officer Chen said. So I did. I told them about the slap, the push, how I caught myself on the table. And the old bruises? I pulled up my sleeve, showing the finger-shaped marks. Last week, she grabbed me because I didn't wash the dishes fast enough. And before that, I lifted my shirt slightly. She kicked me because I got a B on a test. Has she ever threatened you? Jennifer asked. All the time. She says if I ever tell anyone, they won't believe me, that I'll end up in foster care with people who'll treat me worse. That's called manipulation. Celine, what's happening to you is called abuse. It's illegal and it's not your fault, Officer Chen said. The door burst open. Mom stood there, her face red. What lies are you telling them? Ma'am, step back. Officer Rodriguez stood. She's a liar. She's always making up stories. Then explain these. Dr. Martinez turned his laptop, showing the x-rays. 2 fractured ribs, multiple contusions in various stages of healing. Mom's expression shifted. She falls a lot. She's clumsy. I saw you in the waiting room, Jennifer said. I saw how you grabbed her, how she flinched, how terrified she looked. Who even are you? I'm a mandatory reporter. I've worked with abused children for 12 years. I know what it looks like. This is insane. Celine, tell them. Tell them you fell down the stairs. Everyone looked at me. No, I whispered. What? No, I didn't fall down the stairs. You pushed me. You've been hurting me for years, and I'm not lying for you anymore. You ungrateful little... That's enough. Officer Chen stepped between us. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to come with us. On what charges? Child abuse, assault. We'll start there. They kept me in the hospital overnight for observation. Child Protective Services sent a caseworker named Marcus, who was younger than I expected but had this calm way about him. So, here's what's going to happen, Marcus explained, sitting in the chair beside my bed. We're placing you in emergency foster care tonight. Tomorrow, there'll be a hearing to determine temporary custody. What about my mom? She was arrested. She'll have her own hearing. Celine, I need you to understand something. This is going to be hard. She's going to try to convince you to take it back. She might apologize, make promises, but... I know. I cut him off. She always does. Then it starts again. Exactly. So we need you to be strong. The next day, I sat in a courtroom wearing borrowed clothes. Mom was there with a lawyer, and she looked different, smaller somehow, scared. The judge was a stern woman named Judge Patterson. She reviewed the medical reports, the police statements, Jennifer's witness account. Miss Foster, she addressed my mom, you're being charged with multiple counts of child abuse. How do you plead? Not guilty, Your Honor, her lawyer said. This is a misunderstanding. My client may have disciplined her daughter, but... Disciplined? I stood up before I could stop myself. Is that what you're calling it? Celine, please sit down, my lawyer whispered. No. I faced my mother directly. You broke my ribs. You've been hitting me since I was 10 years old. That's not discipline. Your Honor, Mom's lawyer tried to intervene, but Judge Patterson held up her hand. Let her speak. I took a breath. Every day I walked on eggshells. I tried so hard to be perfect, to not make you angry. But it was never enough. Nothing was ever enough. Mom's eyes filled with tears. Celine, baby, I'm sorry. I was stressed. I didn't know what I was doing. Stop! The word came out hard. Don't call me baby. Don't apologize. You've said sorry 100 times and it never meant anything. But I mean it this time. I'll get help. I'll go to therapy. You should have gotten help years ago! My voice broke. You should have stopped the first time you hit me, or the second, or the 10th, but you didn't. I was doing my best. Do you know how hard it is to raise a child alone? Your father left me with nothing. Dad left because of you. The words exploded out. I found his letters, the ones you hid. He wanted custody. He tried to get me, but you lied to the court. You said he was dangerous, that he abandoned us, but he didn't. You drove him away and then you kept me from him. The courtroom went silent. Is this true? Judge Patterson looked at Mom. Her lawyer whispered something to her. Your Honor, those are just allegations. I have the letters, I said. They're in my room, hidden in my bookshelf. He wrote to me every month for 3 years before they stopped. Mom told me he didn't want me. But he did. He wanted me, and she kept us apart. Judge Patterson made a note. We'll be investigating this. Continue, Celine. I turned back to Mom. You made me believe I was worthless, that everything was my fault, that I deserved to be hit because I wasn't good enough. But I am good enough. I'm on the honor roll. I have friends who actually like me. I'm not the problem. You are. Celine, please. Mom reached toward me, and I stepped back instinctively. Don't touch me. You've lost that right. I'm your mother. You're my abuser. The word felt powerful. True. There's a difference. Her face crumpled. After everything I've done for you? You mean after everything you've done to me? I was shaking but couldn't stop now. You put a roof over my head. Great. That's the bare minimum. That doesn't give you permission to use me as a punching bag. Your Honor, her lawyer interjected. My client is willing to complete anger management classes and family therapy. No, I said firmly. No therapy. No reconciliation. I don't want to see her. I don't want her to contact me. I want her out of my life. Mom stood up suddenly. You can't do this. I won't let you. Ma'am, sit down, the bailiff ordered. She's my daughter. You can't take her from me. Mom lunged forward, and it took both bailiffs to restrain her. You're nothing without me, Celine. Nothing. You'll regret this. Add threatening behavior to the charges, Judge Patterson said calmly. As they led Mom out, still screaming, she turned back one last time. I'll fight this. I'll get you back. No, I said quietly. You won't. 3 months later, I sat across from Jennifer at a coffee shop. She'd become my advocate, helping me navigate the system. So your dad's lawyer finally got through all the paperwork, Jennifer said, stirring her coffee. He wants to meet you. I know. He called yesterday. I wrapped my hands around my own cup. It's weird. I've imagined meeting him for so long, and now I'm terrified. That's normal. You're allowed to be scared. What if he's disappointed? What if I'm not what he expected? Celine, he's been trying to find you for over a decade. He's going to be thrilled. My phone buzzed. It was Marcus, my caseworker. Hey, Marcus, I answered. Good news. The judge finalized the ruling. Your mother was sentenced to 2 years in prison for child abuse and assault. She'll also have a permanent restraining order after her release. I should have felt relief. Instead, I felt empty. She didn't take the plea deal? No. She insisted on a trial, thought she could convince the jury it was just discipline. The evidence was overwhelming. Between the medical records, witness testimony, and those letters from your father proving her pattern of manipulation. What about the letters? Did they find my dad? Better. He found you. Turns out he's been paying a private investigator for years. When your case hit the news, the PI connected the dots. Jennifer squeezed my hand. How do you feel about all of this? I don't know. Relieved? Angry? Sad? I paused. She tried to call me yesterday from jail. You don't have to talk to her, Marcus said. I know. I didn't answer. She left a voicemail, though. What did she say? Jennifer asked gently. The usual. How sorry she is. How she deserves another chance. How families should forgive each other. I took a breath. She said she's going to therapy in prison and that I should visit so we can work on our relationship. And what do you think about that? I chose my words carefully. I think she still doesn't understand. She's sorry she got caught. Sorry there are consequences. But she's not actually sorry for what she did to me. Real sorry would have been stopping the first time. Real sorry would have been getting help years ago. Real sorry wouldn't come with conditions and expectations. That's very insightful, Marcus said. My therapist has been helping me see the patterns. How abusers apologize to maintain control, not because they've changed. A woman walked into the coffee shop, and for a second I tensed, thinking it was Mom. But it wasn't. It would never be Mom again. I blocked her number, I continued. All her emails go to spam. I told the prison not to accept any mail from her. And I'm not visiting. Not now. Not when she gets out. Not ever. How does that make you feel? Jennifer asked. Guilty sometimes. Like I should give her another chance. But then I remember how many chances I already gave her. How many times I made excuses for her. How many years I spent believing it was my fault. I looked up at both of them. I'm done setting myself on fire to keep her warm. Good, Marcus said firmly. That's healthy. Next week, I'm meeting my dad. The words still felt strange. He sent me photos of his family. I have a stepmom and a half-sister. She's 12. My dad said she's excited to meet me. How do you feel about that? Jennifer asked. Cautiously optimistic? He seems genuine. We've been video chatting and he cries a lot. Says he's sorry he couldn't protect me. I smiled slightly. It's weird having someone apologize who doesn't want anything from me in return. My phone buzzed again. A text from my foster mom, asking if I wanted pot roast for dinner. I should get going, I said, standing up. Family dinner. How's the foster placement working out? Marcus asked. Really good, actually. Diane and Robert are kind. They ask before hugging me. They knock before entering my room. I struggled to explain. They treat me like a person, not a possession. That's what you deserve, Jennifer said, hugging me goodbye. Always remember that. Walking to the bus stop, I thought about everything that had changed. I was sleeping through the night now, not jumping at every sound. My grades had actually improved. Turned out I learned better when I wasn't terrified of making mistakes. A classmate from school, Maya, waved at me from across the street. She knew everything. The whole school did after the news coverage. But instead of treating me like I was broken, she just treated me like me. Hey, Celine, you going to the study group tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be there. Normal. It felt so normal, and that was extraordinary. That night, lying in my safe, quiet room in Diane and Robert's house, I thought about Mom in prison. Part of me, a small damaged part, still felt sorry for her. But I was learning that I could acknowledge her pain while also acknowledging what she did to me. They weren't mutually exclusive. I didn't forgive her. Maybe I never would. And I was learning that was okay. Some things don't deserve forgiveness. Some bridges are meant to burn. And sometimes, the best revenge is simply living well without the people who hurt you. What would you do if you discovered a parent had been keeping you from the other parent for years? Would you want a relationship with them, or would the damage be too great? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more true stories.